What do you think is the most peaceful country that's ever existed?
Oh, the most peaceful country that is ever.
Is it like Iceland? I feel like Iceland just like does its own thing and never bothers anyone.
That's probably not a bad guess.
Like or like Greenland. Have you ever met anyone from Greenland?
No.
Right? Because they just chill. They don't.
Right.
They, don't
they
fuck
were
shit
Vikings
up.
once upon a time, though.
Oh, Vikings are cool.
Vikings are so cool.
Yeah.
Right. Who would be the most peaceful? Probably like an island nation. Honestly, probably like the Galapagos or Hawaii, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we fucked up Hawaii. White people have fucked up Hawaii as well.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's
that whole
so
story.
sad. I'm laughing because it's sad. I'm not laughing at the story. I'm laughing because I'm like,
but look,
just the amount of destruction in the world right now is a lot.
The amount of destruction in the world always is awful, right? Let's be real. The amount of destruction going on today pales in comparison to history. Pales.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
even come close.
There are more slaves in the world right now than there were during the Roman era. It's true.
I call total bullshit on that.
You can look it up. It's
Are you
true.
kidding me? The whole world worked on slaves. There's zero chance
there
that's
are
true.
7 billion people. No, there are
Someone got to look that up.
There are 7 billion people in the world right now. There are more people enslaved now in the world.
So are they going by volume or are they going by,
not percentage.
slave societies? Are they going by how many people own slaves per capita, right?
Volume of people who are like enslaved right now. And not in the way you think.
Can you look that up, Marvin?
Not in the way you think of like slaves of like, as in like, building the pyramid style slaves. I'm talking about people who are what a slave looks like in modern society is very different to how it looked like when
I agree with
the
that.
Egyptians were around, right? But there are more people enslaved nowadays.
So let's define what we think slaves are. Basically, people being forced against their will. Through threat of violence. Or people who are owned as property.
People whose individual rights as a human have been taken away and are owned by another person.
Well, you can have your rights taken away and not be owned by somebody.
Right, but maybe it's the combination.
Right. What would you say?
40 million people are
that's current
right now in the world.
That's current? Yeah. I would imagine it's
disgusting.
That's not even close to how it used to be. No way.
Yeah, there wasn't that many people around back then, Alexander.
We're talking the whole world, though, right? We're talking Aztecs. We're talking Romans. We're talking the Chinese.
I'm talking about during the Roman era.
The Roman era is a big, big era.
Yeah.
So I would still push back on that.
How many people were enslaved
no way.
when, like, the height of ancient Rome? Do you know?
Hold on. Julius Caesar killed like 20 million people just in Gaul.
Yeah, but were they all slaves?
He slaved 2/3 of them.
Let's see.
It says 10%.
10% of what?
About 5 to 10 million people.
Were slaves during the Roman. So yeah, so there's more people.
I don't know.
You can doubt this.
I really
was
hope
reading
that's
about
not true.
it.
That'd be very sad.
No, it is. It's true. I was reading about it because there's some
know.
great charities that work with this kind of thing, especially with human trafficking. But right now there are, and partly because of how big the world is, but there are more people enslaved, I think, than at any other point in history, which is really atrocious.
Point being, back in the day, you would all carry swords and shields and storm a city and then take everyone's women. Like
storm and shield this morning at the coffee shop. Can you imagine if I just like and like fought back against
you'd
everyone?
be modern day Athena.
Oh my goodness. Except I don't know if I'm strong enough to carry a sword. Could you imagine if that happened? If I just like rocked up with my shield and my sword?
It'd be pretty dope. Be pretty dope.
And I would have come in here like
you
with his head, like David and Goliath. I'd be like, like I would have just defeated everyone.
Times were like that though, right? So like we kind of have it good right now. Like we kind of have it okay. You know,
hope so.
all things considered, we're doing okay.
I hope the world's getting better.
I don't know if it's trending better. Do you
like
think
on Twitter, if it's trending better? What do you mean?
Twitter is my world.